You've accepted your job offer. Congrats. Honestly, celebrate. Like, take some time to sleep, take a nap, do what you have to do, hang out with your family, your friends. Make sure that you're taking a moment to recognize how much work you just put yourself through and really appreciating the fact that you're at the end of this finish line. Because the truth is, what you just earned is a job. Everybody is constantly complaining about work because work is work, right? It's you having to take attention away from the things that you're doing in your life to produce a result, to add value, to be part of a company, a system, a program, a movement. And you have to actually exert the effort to make that thing go forward. It's work, right? We get so worked up and stressed about interviewing and finding a job, only to know we get a job, which is not a bad thing. Obviously, it's going to come with its perks, its benefits, salary. It's going to allow you to move through life in different ways, but it's a job. And so after you accept that job offer, give yourself some time to be ready for the longer journey in front of you, because the longer journey in front of you is you having to prepare for that job, knowing how to show up your first day, knowing how to show up your first 90 days, being able to take advice from your managers on how to prepare yourself for success, making sure that you're networking with the people at your company. So you start to build a community of people that are doing the similar work that you're doing, and you can lean on them when you need to in hard times, or they can lean on you. And obviously having to learn that entire environment. It may be different places that are not like home at all or whatsoever, which is expected to make you uncomfortable. It's going to make everyone uncomfortable to have to jump into a new place, get to learn the norms, the language, whatever it may be, and start producing, start being someone on the team that's making things happen. Beyond that, you have to start adjusting to a new way of life, moving into a career, a new job, a new environment, a new company. You have to make sure that you're planning long-term to think about what happens after you've learned the job and you've done well in the job. How do you go for a promotion? How do you ask for a new role? How do you become a manager? These are the things you want to start thinking about if you're taking this career seriously. And if you're just experimenting, start thinking about what do you want to experiment with next? Meaning you might have just earned a job as a software engineer, but maybe you want to be a product manager. Or if you're a product manager and you want to move into human resources, you always want to be thinking forward, but in the moment, your first job is to celebrate, relax, and get ready to start planting those seeds for what's going to come next. And also making sure you're taking care of your responsibilities. That may mean having to create a routine to be healthy and stay healthy, get the right sleep in, make sure that you're taking the time to self-reflect and understand what you're feeling and where you're going, to developing that emotional intelligence, or finding someone for that emotional support, whether that be a therapist or a coach. And then also showing up for a partner or for your family members. This is when the journey starts to get real personal, in the sense that it's about you competing with yourself on where you want to go next. So congratulations, but make sure that you get some rest, celebrate, appreciate this moment, because the next one's going to be coming. And part of that is adjusting to your new job, making sure that you know what your goals are in your first 90 days, then thinking about what happens in a year. Where do you want to be? Do you want to grow as a manager, or do you want to continue doing really well in your job? Are you going to be comfortable in that role for a long period of time? Or are you already looking for the next one? So not to put too much pressure on you, because I know you just accepted that job, or you're going to be accepting that job, or you're thinking about accepting that job. But what comes next is up to you, in terms of putting yourself in a position to be grateful, rested, and thinking about what happens after I hit my goals on the job, and what comes next.